What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Monday. I know I sure as hell am. It's Victory Monday, the 9th of the season, 7th in a row. Oh, I am getting used to these bad boys. Oh, I look forward to these. I go into work on these Mondays talking so much trash, whether it's at work, in the store, passerby, I don't care who it is. I have talked so much trash this offseason. It has really paid off well. I had some great conversations with some people today. Got back to some of the comments from months prior where just checking in on some of these people to find out. One of the guys telling me how bad the Eagles were going to be, and I asked him, are you the biggest fan yet? Well, you see, I was talking about Brandon Graham being hurt and Bryce Huff being on IR. That's why 3 months ago, I didn't believe in the Eagles. Oh, the guys that just got hurt last night is why you shut the fuck. I can't. No, there's still people holding on for dear life. Oh, I hate the Eagles so much. Keep crying in a corner, you little shitbirds, because this team is not to be slept on. And I know I sound like a parrot, continuously repeating why the Eagles are the best team in the NFL, explaining everything in exact detail, why this team's going to be good. And I know a lot of people prefer the media way or the other content creators that, after Saquon Barkley has 255 yards, Saquon Barkley's good. Like, holy shit. Now that's some deep analysis right there. Cooper DeJean's really good. Whoa, we couldn't see. See, what I like is somebody who can tell me shit before it happens. And, well, that's what I like to do in these parts. So those of you who have been tuning in, getting all this content, I think you're seeing exactly what I talked about for the past few months here. Everyone is now the biggest Eagles fan ever. Repeating my Super Bowl, prediction. It is all happening exactly like we talked about. And I don't know about you guys, but I actually enjoy the shit out of it because it's weird. It sucks, being one of the few diehard fans. And thankfully I have you guys, but it gets old, every Eagles content creator was turning against Eagles. Fire Sirianni, trade Hurts, everybody sucks, and wearing all their weird shit and making weird videos. And now they're all sitting there, and it's awesome, because we try to warn these people. Hey, maybe learn a little bit about football before you start following people like ESP and just, saying dumb shit all the time. Sleeping on a team with new offensive and defensive coordinators, but has so much talent, to me, was always the most laughable thing in the world. So I'm glad to see everyone jumping on board, but I know you sickos have been on board with me since day one. So let's rock and roll here tonight. All the likes, the sharing, the subscribing, all that stuff, it means the world. But let's get out here and just get people to be Eagles fans. The fact that we've been able to get 95% of the people in this world to become Eagles fans, that's truly powerful. That's what I like to do on this show. I like to predict exactly what's going to happen, and watching them all become the biggest fans, truly one of my favorite predictions to make here. So Victory Monday number 9, my friend. Well, it might not be Victory Monday because we've had some Fridays in there. We've had some Tuesdays. But 9th victory show of the year, and I'm all about it. Getting closer to fulfilling that 15-2 prediction I made. So just keep winning. And let's see that one prediction I made, the Super Bowl. That's the only one I want to see happen, and I truly still feel that way. And I know a lot of people got a lot, of anger toward me for that and get really upset that I teach them how things work or show them why I believe in these things rather than just, throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks like every other content creator or media people. But I think now if people could just focus and stop being so offended, they would see, holy shit, this guy was trying to help me. He was literally telling me every single thing that was going to happen. And I decided to follow Elliott Shorr-Parks. That's down bad, ladies and gentlemen, but don't be mad at me. Just trying to get things going. But hell yeah, Tiffany. Appreciate you tuning in. And time one and a half. Yeah, man. Today was a rough. I didn't even go to bed till like almost 2 a.m. And I woke up, it was like 3 something, and I never went to bed. It was just kind of like, one of those, you're like, son of a bitch. So I went into the bathroom, took a leak, came back out. I was like, man, should I just try to stay awake? And I was like, no, you need some kind of sleep. So I passed back out, slept through my alarm a little bit, actually. Woke up at like 5:25. I was like, son of a bitch. Ran around, but it was so worth it. Today was such an ass kicking, and it was a very long day. I could feel it. I feel it right now, but the momentum of the Eagles keeps me going. Nothing can stop me. My confidence in this team, again, I know it rubs people the wrong way, but when you know what you're talking about, it goes a long way. Remember when all the media and content creators, Jalen Carter sucks, Jordan Davis, they're bust, Jalen Hurts sucks, he's not a quarterback, Sirianni sucks, being 9-2 is not good. Remember how dumb these people are, and then just remember all the things I told you. Come back to it and say, hey, wait a minute. And you'll see who's on the road to victory. William, my man, fly, Eagles fly on that road to victory, where they will continue to be. And we'll watch everybody else try to jump back on this road because, man, it's going exactly like we talked about. And I love to see it. And wait till we win the Super Bowl. Watch everyone. I've been a fan since '83. I actually love the Eagles back when Duck Dungingham was their quarterback. I love those stupid ass stories. I love when people, at week 12, 13 start showing up and start telling me, I love this. Yeah, I've been a big Eagles fan forever. I'm like, well, I've been here for 12 weeks and I haven't seen you. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Well, we're going to next man up it, just like every single time we lose a player. Remember my first year doing this when we lost Carson Wentz. What I did was make a show explaining why Nick Foles could come in and win the Super Bowl for us because he was perfect. That's where the hate for me started. You don't do, but you could never, and we win the Super Bowl. So it is what it is. We'll hope Sweat and Slay are all right, but this is not Wednesday. Wednesday is the initial injury report. You will get all of that. And my man William, let's go. If you're a diehard, you've been in here from day one, you've enjoyed this work that I've been putting out there and watching it all happen. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share this bad boy, subscribe to the channel. Those things truly do help. And, with YouTube demonetizing me, with every single content creator always, reporting all of my videos because they're upset that I get things right. Like, it's weird shit, but I cannot do this without you guys because I've got so much hate for me because I'm a true Eagles fan. And I know it's not for everyone. It isn't, man. Growing up an Eagles fan, bleeding green, it's just not. It's not for the bandwagon type fan. So all these new fans we have, all the content creators that always flip-flop, it's going to be tough for you, man. Try not to jump ship if things look a little bad. This is weird territory for you. Becoming Eagles fans, just tread carefully, man, because we love our team. And I know you're going to want to fire and trade and cut everyone the first, quarter of a game. If an incomplete pass happens, try chilling out on the Cowboy stuff and see what us sickos and diehards look like. Watch what a real fan is, and you'll find out. And hell yeah, man, you never want to lose someone like BG. Great on the field, off the field. Love that dude. Always will. But like we talked about last night, you know how I remember who was my pre-draft fit for the Eagles at edge? Jalen Hunt. So you heard me before the draft, and I know, again, I'm not trying to piss anyone off. I am truly sorry that I predicted we would draft 7 out of the 9 guys we drafted. That was not to offend anyone. Literally just trying to do work that no one else out here does. So for those of you that enjoyed it, you knew who Jalen Hunt was. And, well, you know now, and you know how I feel. So we'll see what Sweat's injury is. But, you look at Nolan Smith. You look, obviously, Huffle and IR and BG done for the season. That, not great, right? So you've got Sweat, you've got Nolan Smith, and you've got Hunt. So we'll see what Sweat's severity is. But, you're going to have to look. On the practice squad, you've got Teron Jackson and O'Shawn Mathis we just signed. Go check that video out if you don't know who that is. But broke down him, talked about what he's got going on. But there are guys out there, old heads that are still free agents. Guys like JPP are out there. Bruce Irvin's out there. And these are some former guys that were with Vic Fangio before. So maybe you want to add someone like that. But there are loads of guys on other teams' practice squad. So if they're not one of those vested vets that's locked onto the practice squad, then, hey, maybe we go sign somebody off somebody's practice squad. But it's just got to be next man up. And it's a bummer that you lose Huff and BG. I mean, you got to get pressure. That is a big thing for this defense. So it's a big loss. But, you got to believe that these young guys will step it up. They continue to develop. We talk about Nolan Smith and Jalen Hunt, part of the future here. So future starts now. Let's go. Excuse me. Nothing we can do now is what I was trying to say. It is what it is, right? So next man up. Now our Eagles fan. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's all of your guys' favorite content creators. I always see you guys sharing and commenting on the stuff. Like all the stuff you used to share was about how much Hurts isn't a quarterback and Sirianni sucks and Saquon wasn't a good signing and Carter's a bust. And now it's, oh my God, I love the Eagles for 37 years. And every post is about Saquon or Cooper and all this stuff. And it's like, oh, what? And that's what I don't understand what people consider, like, when they tell me about other content creators. Like, you got to check this guy out, man. He repeats what everybody's saying right now after it already happened. I mean, I don't know how he does it by repeating everyone. But so to me, that's weird. I like to see the stuff before it happens, right? I like to get out my crystal ball, try to tell you who we're going to draft, try to tell you who we're going to sign. And then I get lucky and tell you, Saquon Barkley's going to sign. I love the fact that I got to be the one to break that news. And it was awesome to see everyone ignore me. Remember, they got all my accounts, like they report all my stuff. They're always trying to stop me because they're douchebags. And, whether it's me building some of these platforms, doing all this work for them, and then they get to grow and go to all these games and do stuff. I just take it on the chin, man. You're not going to stop me regardless of what you do. So keep jumping on board. The one thing that I get to go to bed at night and say is I'm actually a true Eagles fan and I get to enjoy these games. I don't have to sit there and be like, man, I got to delete all my posts. I'm such a fucking moron. I don't know anything about football. And that's most of the Eagles content creators and media people. So that sucks. It's embarrassing that those are the people that everybody listens to and retweets and shares their stuff rather than this, because it makes every Eagles fan look like a fucking moron. And we're not, man. Like, we're not all little bitch-made Cowboys fans. We're not this new age fan that quits whenever things look rough. We are not like, every single content creator except for me. We are not like those people. We are not. I don't jump shit, bro. It's just not how it is. I won't. My man Dylan, you know how it is, man. I've been doing my thing, and you've been seeing each and every show I put out here, trying to get people on. And yeah. That was awesome seeing them beat the Commanders like that. Just old as I am, 83. That's what's up. You're going 83. Who the hell in here is 83? That's awesome. But I'm guessing you switched around the 8 and the 3, 38. I feel like I'm 83, William. I'm an old ass man. But I sure as hell was feeling it today. But dude, nothing could stop. I was seriously in such a chipper mood. I was talking so much shit, dude. It was because I back it up. I talk shit while we're not doing well, or people are, oh, I knew Eagles sucked. Okay. Just remember, I'm coming back for that ass. And oh boy, I come back hard, bro. I really do. Eagles Whisperer. I like that. You guys have some of the most hilarious stuff that you put out there. Saw some of your comments earlier. Yeah, man, look, I just try to do the work, whereas everybody just copies what everyone else is saying or just posts clips or stats and tells us what we already saw. I don't find that to be really impressive. Like, that's just dumb shit that everybody does. They all stole those ideas from me years ago. I stopped doing that shit because now I just try to speak the facts. Herschel, I'm trying to tell them. I don't understand. We don't need you backing me up. They know. Holy hell, the family's home. So I'm going to have to get rolling out here in a few minutes. But Herschel letting us know, that son of a bitch. But pull up the step up. Sorry, I'm just catching up to your comments, but you heard me say there a little bit ago, Teron Jackson, O'Shawn Mathis are on the practice squad if you wanted to elevate one of those guys. But, we talk about this multiple scheme defense. We talk about the versatility of some of these guys, right? Jalen Carter, Milton Williams. And you're going to hear people, oh, yeah, they're going to pick up, play Brandon Graham's role as an outside rusher. That is not what they're going to do in any way, shape, or form. I think the confusion for some of these dumb people is, and I'm talking about the media people, the defensive line, they get confused as what a defensive end is in odd fronts. That's just kind of like a D tackle. So they think that they play defensive end and they don't. That's why I label them as interior defensive linemen and edge guys, so that there's just not this confusion that the media does to our fans all the time. So they're going to have to learn who plays what position. But there are pieces that are going to have to step it up here. And hey, it is what it is. But more of those fronts where you talk about maybe more four-man fronts. Maybe you put a Milton Williams out there on the edge. We talk about his versatility. You talk about Jalen Carter, but these are not outside linebackers. That's not what that is. And yes, that's who I mean, Teron Jackson. And still Teron Jackson there. But we'll see what they decide to do. Guys are biggest. Yeah, dude, they all are. Even all of the Eagles content creators that you guys follow. Like, I'm gonna do a giveaway here, and for every 1,000 followers they have, I want you to tag. What I'm gonna do is I want you to tag the biggest flip flopper. So find the top content creators, and for every 1,000 followers or subscribers that they have, that's an entry. So if they have 20,000 subscribers, that's 20 entries just from you tagging their name. I want every person. You can have 500 entries. You can tag everyone you can possibly think under the sun. I want to see who the real diehards are. Each year I have to hear about these people. They're big Eagles fan, but then I watch them and they're not diehard Eagles fans. So we're going to put it to the test, and we're going to find out if you guys want to win some free gear, and we're going to find out who the real diehards are in these parts. But Dylan looking for Sunday for RD shutting down Jackson. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to talk about that tomorrow. Been a fan since 83. Oh, I was joking. I've been a fan since 86. That's when I was born. But I will sometimes just throw out random ass numbers. I'm sorry for the confusion. But no, I'm up there. I was born in 86, so I've been bleeding green from the womb, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. You know, when I tell these young kids, you haven't seen bad teams, man. You know what I mean, dude. So to watch them jump ship this year was really weird. But welcome back aboard there, folks. Tell you how glad I am. Hey, I can't tell you how glad I am that you found the channel, because I think that, you know, you are one of the most die-hard fans we have, but you are always supporting the channel. You're sharing my stuff, you're commenting on stuff, you're liking stuff, and that stuff really helps. So it's that little stuff that really means the world to me. So I thank you for that, Tiffany. I really do. Can't remember how, but I'm just gonna you just popped up one day and you've been here ever since. And that's the same for a lot of you. Liz, Drew, Dylan, Michael, William. You guys show up. And that means the world to me, that you're actually getting something from this content. You enjoy it. You want to come back. I love that you guys love the draft stuff. I love that you love the cap stuff, the defensive, offensive breakdowns, the weekly breakdowns of the opponent and the top matchups for the game, and breaking down how I see the game going, and, you know, just stuff like that. That's what I've always grown up loving to do. That's what I would call my dad to talk to, no matter where I was in life or what was going on. And when I lost him, you know, that was a huge void in my life. And then I was on my, you know, deathbed, and it was just like, I got to do something here, bro. Like, I can't die knowing that I let the Eagles just go down like this with pussy fans, with douchebag media members. I wasn't having it, man. So from my deathbed, I created On the Road to Victory. And, you know, we won our first Super Bowl then. And it's just like, I've been trying to build it. And look, man, I work a lot, so I don't have the same luxury of those living in their mom's basement or buying porno accounts and turning them, whatever they do to build their. I just don't have the time to do that kind of stuff. I, myself, just believe that the truth shall set us free. And if that only gets me a couple subscribers a year, I'm perfectly fine with that. I just will never, ever change my ways. I will always stick to the truth, and I always talk football. I'm not big into the rumor shit and the stuff that doesn't exist. It's just not for me. But I know a lot of people in today's world, they prefer the dumb shit, the hot takes, the misinformation. It's a weird world we live in, but I'm good on that. These are on sports that are dancing, the haters at top. Oh, they're all jumping on board, man. They're going to remember when I said months ago that they will literally mark it down. They will be the biggest Eagles fans ever. We're here, Dylan. We're right here where I predicted we would be. Biggest Eagles fans ever, dude. Oh, yeah, that douchebag, tag the hell out of him. We're going to take them all down, dude. I want to see all these hating-ass dudes. 71, love it, dude. And now that's some dedication, my friend. Yeah, I was born in 86. My, you know, grandfather, father, all the way. Dude, since the birth of the Eagles, we are through and through true diehards. So love to meet other diehards. That's what this show is for, man. That's what it's all about. That's awesome. That means the world. But, you know, I try to put out content every single day. And so, you know, obviously nights like tonight, I don't get home till late. I try so hard. And sometimes I got to create 1,000 graphics. And tonight I didn't do that. So I could just jump on with you guys. I knew the family was going to be home. So it gets really tiring, you know, especially when you only have a couple hours of sleep. And I'm rocking. I feel on fire right now. I don't even know how I'm still talking, but love it. Yeah, man. And look, man, I think that people are going to have to learn that this team, regardless, it's doing these things in 3 quarters because we're so good we don't have to. So this is what I was talking about, and I'm glad people are starting to see it. I really am. Flex time at work because that was a favorite. Yeah, dude. Love it. Glad you got to see it, my friend. I know you have a shitty schedule that's always messing with you, dude, but glad you got to enjoy that. What a beautiful game it was. I really enjoyed it. And today was just like, I woke up like, I was tired of shit. I was late as shit. And I was still just like, in the shower, like, I am going to come for all of you. And I always say that to people. Hey, man, if you got the time to go out of your way to shit talk me, just remember when I come back, and I always wait till things actually are settled and we see who's right and wrong. And then people always get offended. Oh, I know. Why are you coming back and being mean to me and dumb? It's like, hey, dog, didn't you just spend months telling me how dumb I am? I'm just taking a second out of my time to show you how dumb you are. And they can be as offended as they want. Just be careful. If you're going to tell me what I don't know, might want to make sure you don't have that Dan Sileo ESP mindset of absolutely no football knowledge. It's not safe in these parts to do that. And you'd think after the years, people would catch on to that. But, hey, man, I'm just going to keep taking them to the woodshed and see what happens. You guys are family, man. So those of you who've been riding with me, I can't thank you enough. And I always tell you that, dude. I really do, because I mean it. Like, there's days where I'm just like, why am I doing this, dude? People hate the Eagles. Nobody's even a fan anymore. Like, everybody's just shit talking, following these morons. And then you sickos show up and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I do this, man. And I never have to question why. You guys show me each show. It could be, 12 o'clock at night. It could be 11 in the morning. It doesn't matter, man. You guys are always here. Lynn, appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're doing well. See, William, that's the kind of dedication I'm talking about. You guys remember when I broke that Saquon story? I was literally in a basement terrorizing it with a jackhammer. And that morning, I got my text from my source. He told me what was going down. I told all of you what was going down. And, that was at like 7, 8 in the morning. And then whatever happened, like around like lunchtime, I just remember looking at my phone, throwing all the shit down. I was like, oh, my God. Like that. That's what we're talking about in these parts. True dedication. And you guys you're way too supportive. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. The fact that you guys take the time to watch this stuff and support it like that, that's why I take the time to make these videos. So, yeah, it was awesome to see him in old Hollywood, getting a look at a real team. Yeah, Silio's a clown, dude. He really, really is. And I love taking him to the woodshed. But I'm going to give you guys all an opportunity to allow me to take every single one of these media members, content creators. And I don't care if they're your friend. Think about it. Would I rather have free gear or have a bandwagon friend? I'd rather you have some sweet Eagles gear. So we're going to make those posts, and we're going to put them on every platform, and I want you to tag it. As I said, for every 1,000 subscribers or followers that they have, that is one entry. So if you tag one person and they've got 10,000, that's 10 entries for you. If you tag 10 people with 1,000 subscribers, that's 10. You get it, right? So we're gonna find out who the diehards are, because I'm getting tired of hearing about all these diehards that aren't diehards. So let's put your favorite content creators to the test, and let's see who really is riding with the birds. Yeah, it was great seeing him, Deshaun Jackson, Dornbos, all those legends there. It was awesome. No, man, I'm getting the 2024 feeling that I've had all year. I'm sticking to it, bro. This is a better team than our Super Bowl team, and I'll keep repeating it over and over again. This is the greatest Eagles team we've had. We're putting it together right, and we are building a dynasty. I will not change that. I will continue saying it until they are finally repeating my dynasty talk. I can't wait for the first person to say that. Nobody is seeing this coming except for Jimmy Smith's been fucking saying it for months, but we have to all pretend that he didn't because we're all so offended. Maybe stay in your lane and stop trying to talk shit about my birds. Oh, dude, he's definitely he better be in that conversation. So, hey, Tiffany, I'm going to talk my shit and I'm going to back it up. So, the saying in these parts, let them keep hating. I'll keep educating until they're all on board with the Eagles and repeating my Super Bowl prediction. So, we'll get them all there. Don't worry. I still see a few you stragglers coming in the comments trying to whine, you Eagles fans that don't like Jalen Hurts. Yeah, you're a racist douchebag. I see you all, and don't worry, I will come for each and every one of you. I'm the gift that keeps on giving. So keep down my birds and find out that me and the sickos sitting at home, we ain't going anywhere, baby. We are riding till the wheels fall off. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got for you here tonight. Tomorrow, I will be back. I've already got it started. I've been such a crackhead last night. I couldn't wait. I couldn't. I was laying in bed. I'm like, oh my God, we're thinking about this, blah, blah. And I went ham. Oh, I forgot I did create a couple graphics for you that I actually have here with me on the show. But dude, look at this. I'm a true sicko, bro. Like a sick individual. But I went through and I already, dude, like Behind Enemy Lines is, dude, it's moving. Like we've got nothing but content coming your effing way, dude. Like I'm ready. So tomorrow we go Behind Enemy Lines, talk about the Week 13 opponent, the Baltimore Ravens. If any of you are new to the channel, that's how we roll in these parts. While everyone's talking about how we got to trade everyone sucks, and everybody, I'm a whiny bitch. We sit here and actually talk about football. So if that's your thing, welcome. Now, on Tuesdays, you go Behind Enemy Lines. We learn everything about the opponent. Wednesday, you get the initial injury report. Thursday is usually the top matchups. But what we're doing this week because of Thanksgiving, on Wednesday, you will get the top matchups with the initial injury report. Thursday, going to take the day off. And then Friday, you will get the game status report as always. So you'll know who's out, who's questionable, all that stuff. Saturday, practice squad elevation. So if you're into football, you like knowing every single thing about the Eagles, you're tired of people that lie or whine or just really stupid, welcome aboard. Welcome to the family. We're diehards in these parts. So appreciate you. Shabaka. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the Eagles whooping that ass. And glad I can make you laugh a little bit. But I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. It's Victory Monday, so how could it not be? But I'll be back tomorrow, dropping Behind Enemy Lines, and any kind of signings, anything crazy happen, you know I'll make a video for that too. So I will keep you up to date with every single thing you need to know, as always. But you take it easy as well, man. Great seeing you live. Glad you got to watch that game. Again, Behind Enemy Lines tomorrow, so I'd love to hear from you guys if you do watch it. You know how I felt about the Ravens before this season started. I told you this is going to be the best test, and this is going to show the world that we're the best team. And I hope we see them again in the Super Bowl, and we can prove it one more time. And yes, that is the show tomorrow. But, yep, glad you agree. Glad you all agree. Hey, doing my best to get everybody on board with all the work I've been putting out there. So, belts to asses indeed. That's what they're getting. And I have a couple ideas I was working on after I made that post about don't make me get the belt about Jalen Hurts. So, maybe we'll get a belts to asses going there, something with Hurts. But I had a few things I'm working on that I just need to put out there because you guys are buying this stuff. So I love it, man. I want you guys to, get these while they're on sale. I want you to feel like you're part of the family. And this, I was just talking to Chelsea. This is the time. We're going to start doing some giveaways. We're going to start doing some stuff. And look, I'm still financially not great. And, now that they demonetize me, it doesn't really make it the greatest of time to start doing giveaways, but it's the holiday season and I want you guys to know that you mean the world to me, and I want to give you guys an opportunity to win some stuff. And we're going to start it off by calling out all these flip-floppers and bandwagon fans. So get all the people you know of, your favorite content creators, make a list, write them all down, and then tag them in the post I will put out either later tonight or tomorrow. And remember, it'll describe it in the post, but for every 1,000 subscribers they have, you get an entry. For every person you tag, you get an entry. So go find yourself a bunch of 20, 50,000 subscribers, send them my way, and let's have some fun. But ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful graphic here. We will always show the standings on this show. Almost forgot. So you see sitting on top of the East, but we're going to go get that number one in the NFC. That's what we're about to do here. And you can see, look, for all the trash people have been talking all year, only the Lions can really say anything right now. But look at the Niners. Look at the Cowboys. Too funny. I love every second of it. Packers best team. No. It's going to be the Eagles. I promise you. We'll be holding that trophy. We're building a dynasty. Mark it down, man. I'm going to keep repeating myself. I know it's been months upon months that I keep saying it, but we're just waiting for everyone to catch up, and it's been just way too long. So welcome aboard, shitbirds. We diehards have been waiting for you. Hope you all have yourself a great rest of your Monday, though. I'll be back with that Behind Enemy Lines on the Ravens tomorrow. Unless we sign somebody, then I'll drop that and the other one after that and, yeah, all that great stuff. But make sure to let the haters know. Talk your shit all week. It's a truly beautiful week. And Ravens, we'll see you on Sunday. You guys, I will see tomorrow. And if you need anything, as I always say, I mean it. And I hate like that. A lot of these things just come out like the same words because I say it so many times. But like I do want you to know you are family to me. You ever need anything, reach out. Doesn't have to be about the birds. Always here for you guys as you are me. And I know during this holiday season, sometimes things get tough for me, losing my father, losing my gram, losing 4 of my best friends, like all these things, they tend to catch up to you on the holiday season. So don't go through it alone. Know that you have a friend here. You have a brother right here. I love you guys. Have yourselves an enjoyable rest of your Victory Monday. If you got anything from this, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this bad boy. Subscribe to the channel. Join the family. But that's all I've got for you. So until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!